Hello there, I'm Dr. Dan Bragg. I'm promoting my new book. It's a journal, and I'm so thankful that you're even kind of hunting around and looking for better ways to grow, because I believe that this journal can be a real helpful tool for your growth. The journal is what you would think. It's writing your thoughts and your ideas down. So there's space for you to write per day what you're thinking about, what happened, what frustrates you, what you're celebrating. Well, that sounds like a diary, that sounds like a journal. So to me, we've got to take one more step, or at least a couple more steps. And that is, we've got to be reading God's Word. And so in this journal, there is a system, a plan for reading through the whole Bible. So you'll get some Old Testament passages, you'll get a Psalm and a proverb, and then you'll get New Testament passages. You'll get a combination of these every week. There's another thing in the journal that has just a focus word. This, you see here, it's enthusiasm, or here it's diligence. It's just a word to sort of be kind of like a marker along the way to make sure that as we grow, we're focused on the right things. So think about it. We've got God's Word. We've got a devotional thought that's there to encourage you or to tell you, hey, when things aren't going very well, it's okay. You're not crazy. These are the challenges of life. That's normal. And you put all this together with then one other piece, and that's just blank pages. You can put your sermon notes on this blank page. You might put an index of prayer needs and requests. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do, and I think as you become more sophisticated in your journaling, you'll have a lot of good reasons for what you want to do with your blank pages. Check my first pages out. I mean, I just load this thing up with writing because I'm trying to put in all that I believe God is teaching me. And again, that's why I think the journaling practice can be just a great habit. Another thing to think about is the whole journal itself is like an archive. It helps you to remember the year. There's even pockets in the front so you can put papers or bulletins or programs or cards. So this truly becomes like a memory tool. And so you can archive your year, put this on the shelf and say, oh yeah, that happened in May of 2017. Let me see if I can remember. You go to the date and it helps you to remember. I mean, God's Word tells us to remember 120 times in Deuteronomy. Sometimes we don't remember what we should remember. In fact, we remember things we should forget. So again, the journal is here to help you orchestrate your growth. We can find in various passages in Romans, we can find it in Ephesians, where God tells us that the thinking of this world is futile. It's totally different than what it should be. So if it's easy to go down a path of futile thinking or thinking that's not helpful to us, we all the more have to be advancing forcefully towards God's Word and God's principles. So that's why I think the journal can be a real tool for you, because it's basically saying every day of your life you have this choice to do it man's way or God's way. And I want to sort of be targeting for God's way in all the little situations, whatever it is that I'm coming up against. But again, let the reading of God's Word, the thoughts that you have as you write, the devotional piece, let all that come together to help you to grow. That's why I'm saying the journal, hopefully, is a good tool for you.